Normally I start my week with back and rear delts. But I've already trained my back like twice this week because I had to take a couple of days off the gym to sort some things out. So it will make sense to start off with chest and lateral delts, then get back tomorrow, then legs, then arms. This way, after my rest day, when I start over the next week, my legs are completely recovered, depending on obviously me being consistent with my diet and having enough calories and protein. But my legs would be completely recovered and I'd be ready to deadlift on the next back day. The bulk is going insane. Hitting weekly PRs, I hit 4 plates. Deadlifted 4 plates on back last back day. I'm hoping to get 185 tomorrow, maybe 190, depending on how I feel, depending on strength level, depending on if I get 185 or not. Today, trying 95, my bench has kind of hit a plateau, and I think that's not because of my strength. I think it's because of my technique. So I'm gonna do a little bit of technique work for like the first couple of sets. Then once I grab a grip of the technique, I'll go into my 5-3-1 working sets and then try 95. I've got lots of energy, lots of food in me. I'm well rested, well fed, hyped up, 2 scoops of green. So this should be some session. Regardless of me hitting the PR or not, I'm going to make sure that I make the most out of this session. I forgot to film my last leg day, but I think that was the most intense workout I've ever done. And I'm hoping to do something similar today. Three, two, one. Push. Push. Thank you.
Okay, so here my mic stopped working, and I didn't realize. But this was a really good set. What I'm trying to do here is incline dumbbell press, supersetting incline dumbbell flies. And I was hoping to get 8 reps of this. And then out of my spotter, man. Really good spot. He doesn't touch me here. Look at him. Doesn't touch me. Lets me complete the rep. And then on the 8th rep, I go down. He only barely touches me. I'm doing most of the work. That's that. So this was pretty sick. And now I didn't tell him that I'm supersetting it, so he was standing confused there. No, pair me up or something. But too exhausted from the 36s there. I didn't really focus much on form here. I did get the depth. I think the flies could have been better. And the supersets I did in the next two sets, the flies were much better.
Yeah. All good.
Another set of 36s, I just got 4 in, but I just wanted to make sure that I've completely exhausted my chest. A really good spot there. Very lightly touches me, and I felt like I can do one more with a spot here, which is why I asked for one more. Normally, I won't normally do reps with spots like that, but I think I needed it. Once again, I forgot to tell him that I'm supersetting, so he's also waiting there for me to dab him up or something. I did dab him up after the set. And yeah, I never realized that my form with these incline flies is not as good until I started filming. So filming is really helpful when you're gym training, man. I wish I'd started filming earlier. Here I correct my form, and now I felt it more. Yeah, there we go. I followed that up with some bench press, incline bench press. Now, this is not essential. I only do this because I feel like I get a better pump when I finish my chest day with this. And if you're limited on time and don't want to overtrain, then I would just recommend bench, incline dumbbell, incline flies, and you're sorted. I followed that up with some cable flies, which I like to start off with like full depth where I'm crossing my arms over. And near the end of the set, I'm literally not even doing a full rep, it's just partials. And I didn't need to do these. I just did it because I hadn't trained, like, hadn't done a lower chest movement in a while, and I had time on me. And I've got a lot of time on me over the next few days, so I can focus more on specific heads of my muscles, if that makes sense. I did 3 sets of these with the drop set at the end. None of this was necessary. It was just because I wanted to go past exhaustion and literally overtrain my chest on purpose, I guess, just to hit a little more of the lower chest. And the result was good. I got a good pump. My audio started playing up here. I don't know, it sounds very muffled. But yeah, I got a good pump here. The upper chest is swollen, like pumped, I guess. Lower chest has shape to it, and my arms look big, even though I haven't trained them at this point. I didn't start the lateral raises, the lateral delts at this point. And It was a good workout, to be honest. It was a good chest session. I felt intense. I could have done better on the bench though. But other than that, the pump speaks for itself. The pump speaks for itself. Now for lateral delts, I only do 6 sets of lateral raises and nothing else. And the way I structure these sets is I do 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps with the heaviest weight possible, which is 20 kgs. And then the last 3 sets, I'll do drop sets and I'll structure them randomly based on how the 20s felt. So for this workout, I did 6 to 8 reps of 18s and 8 to 10 reps of 14s, and then failure with 10s. And by the end of it, my lateral delts are very, very, very exhausted.
2 sets in, and I can already see some pump and definition in my lateral delts. I don't know if the camera's capturing it, but yeah, look at that right there. Whatever I'm doing is working, I guess. Okay, now the drop set. I don't know how optimal my style of lateral raising is, but the thing is, right? The thing I've realized from my 4 years of training, one thing I realized is that yes, some movements are more optimal than others, and they might give you more gains. But if you don't enjoy the movement, then it probably won't give you the extra gains you're looking for. Because if you don't really enjoy the movement, then you're not going to give it your full. You'll probably, like for example, Bulgarian split squats, really good movement, but I don't like it. Like I really don't like it, and when I'm doing it, I see myself giving up before I'm exhausted. Even when I push myself, I'm still giving up earlier because I just don't like the movement. I just don't enjoy the movement, and that little extra, a little tiny bit of extra gains I would have gotten from doing that movement was gone because I would definitely more gains physically and if I do a movement I like and hit and go past failure, train my mental, you know?
So that was my chest and lateral delt workout. As you saw near the end of the lateral raises, not every set looks perfect, not every rep looks pretty, but what matters is the effort I put in, and that's what gives me the gains I'm looking for. Sick workout, had lots of fun, and had a great pump. See you next time.